Hello, everybody, and welcome to another match of the 5-Digit World Cup. Today, we have, one of the most expected teams to do very well in this tournament in Canada, being your second seed. And then we have the underdogs. We have Thailand, who I think might be able to, surprise some people here. They're your seeds 2 and 31 respectively. And some things went on in the chat, as you can see. Canada protected Hidden 2, and correspondent Thailand protected DT2. And Thailand gets to pick first, and we'll see what they have to go into. Or ban first. I imagine they're probably going to ban some of the reading picks, so no mod 5, I expect, is probably going to get banned by them. And potentially one of the reading picks. It's kind of hard to ban into Canada, or really any team that's, top 5, because they're usually pretty good at everything. There's not really anything they're particularly that weak at. So that's kind of something that is very, difficult. And you gotta kind of try to figure it out. But, no mod 5, so I was correct. That one makes sense. That one's not really that surprising. And it's ABBA, so we're doing 2 bans for Canada, DT1 immediately. And considering the DT2 protect, maybe we see a DT3 ban as well. Considering double bans are allowed. We could also see another, it's hard to predict Canada's bans because they're really pretty good at everything. But they're opting to go into a Hard Rock 3 ban, which means that Thailand gets to ban once more. And again, they could probably ban, one of the hidden maps, or they could potentially ban the free mod 2 as well if they don't have to do with low AR or precision. And if you guys are curious, the other match on the other channel just ended. Taiwan won 5-3 against Denmark. And I was correct again. Free mod 2 is bang ban, makes complete sense. Hidden 2 is protected. They're going to be good at the low AR. Try to get rid of some of that because they can just 4 mods required. So they could overmod. Hidden on that. As for first pick, I do believe Canada has the first pick, and they could opt to go immediately into the Hidden 2, or they could go into another one of the gimmick maps. They could do no mod 3, no mod 4, they could do any of those really, and they opt to go into the Hard Rock 2. Sorry, Thailand is picking first, and they go into the Hard Rock 2. I'm a bit switched up here. That's my apologies. And yeah, Thailand goes into the Hard Rock 2. Honestly, I don't know too much about Thailand to really predict the rosters, but for Canada, Lexa can play this, Featherfall can play this, Jolly Ranchers can play this, Birchman can play this. As for who's actually going to play this, I have no idea. Really, I'm pretty sure most people on this Canada team could really play this map. I can check really quick. Let's see if I can. Big Sarah might be in on this. TS Artifacts might be in on this. Brett Tex and Saki Ayase. That was their roster. It looks like everyone, with the exception of Artifacts, is playing PPKM coming in. It's going to be Birchman, Jolly Ranchers, Exia, and honestly, it could be Lexus, it could be Jolly Ranchers, Lexic, Featherfall. We're probably going to see Featherfall here, I'd have to guess. Considering I think Lexic mostly would fill this kind of thing and not actually prefer it. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm not really sure what I expected Thailand to pick. I don't know, maybe maybe it's just me not knowing this team. Who knows? I honestly expected something more like the new 1-2 or something along those lines, but. And Featherfall is going to be the final pick. And with the rosters finalized, we should be getting into the match shortly. And we're getting into the first match. I think the person to look out for on this Thai team is probably going to be Vixera. I think Vixera will probably do pretty well on this map. And getting into it. First map of this match. And let's see. It's gonna start off pretty slow. Obertech's actually missing quite early. Not gonna matter too much. All of the maps about 2 minutes long. Also looks like Jolly Rancher broke in the first few notes as well, so they kind of traded out. But Canada with the superior actor at the moment, and definitely you can definitely tell that they're the more comfortable team on this in terms of accuracy. But at the end of the day, combo does beat accuracy, so we'll see if that ends up playing a factor here. And everyone, I mean, for the most part, is about a third of the way in, and here's the first PI. Actually missing. So this in a minute, but Saki trading that. So definitely going to benefit Canada there. And there's not too many breaks. And Saki breaking again. And PPKM is now the 1 FC on Vixera versus the 3 on the side of Canada, with Obertechs trying to do their best to support. And it looks like there are some nerves here for some of these players on the Thai team. But halfway through the map, 2/3 of the way, and Canada's built themselves up quite a bit of a lead. And Exia missed on air, which again, it's not going to matter considering the 3 FCs on the side of Canada. And everybody looks, on the Canada side, everyone looks fairly comfortable. You can tell mostly by the accuracy, and I think with this 600,000 score lead, I think that any hope that they had is, especially with Vixera missing there, I think that any hope they had is definitely gone. And Featherfall, you know, and Birchman, so we're not going to see a 3-way. But, so we're not going to see any FCs on this map at all, despite how well, you know, these 3 Canadian players performed. Not a single one of them got an FC, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that is how the wind blows sometimes. And, yes. Cool. So, the bar at the bottom is 100% correct now. It shows the correct amount of score and the correct team now, which is cool. So we ended up fixing that, it looks like. And a little early break point from Canada, and they honestly they could go into the hidden 2 to consolidate the break point. So we'll see. And honestly, I'm not really sure what Canada could go into. They go, considering GG2 is protected by the Thai team, yeah, I don't really expect them to go into the Fremont 1, so a hidden pick makes sense. And this hidden 3 is, you know, tech map. We'll see Lexic, Plute, probably, we might see Birchman. I imagine Birchman just probably perma lobby, and then the, you know, 4th player. I'm not really sure. Let's see. I honestly am not sure who their fourth could be. And then for the Thai team, I think we're going to see PPKM. I don't know if Pixar will be playing this map. Find out who they're gonna. Artifacts might be playing this map. Boca Alba might be playing this map. And it looks like Neko is gonna stay in as well. And we're just waiting. Jolly Rancher's coming in. Jacka, I think. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm gonna say Jacka. Does anyone know how to pronounce that name? Jackie? Alright, cool. Jackie, that makes a lot. Is that? I'm not even okay. And Flute, Birchman, Jolly Rancher. Lexic not playing this because we got their Flute detect, you know, the reading demon tech player. So I think Flute is definitely going to be the one to watch on the Canada side. On the side of the Thailand, I think the artifacts will probably perform fairly well on this map. And Mocha Oba is coming in as well. And alright, we're getting straight into this map. I really like this song. It's quite a long song. It's like 4 minutes long, I believe. 3.5 minutes long. So a little bit of you know, consistency involved in this, obviously. With, of course, it, you know, being a tech map, you gotta be able to hit some of these. But it is AR 9.7, which might help with some of the reading for some of these players, or make it worse, who knows. And Mocha Oba missing very early on, which is not something you really want to see. And yeah, it's a slow section, so we shouldn't see too many misses or any hiccups here. But this first TI is when we'll start seeing anything, and everyone hits the sliders right there. And here's where we start getting into the actual map. Everyone's, you know, dang strong so far. Just that little hiccup from Mocha Oba. We're about a fourth of the way into the map, and everyone's still, it's very comfortable on this map. Still no misses yet, except for that early miss, which is basically an 8-way. But here's, I think, where we're going to start seeing some, and Mocha Oba actually has the first significant miss. And, I mean, Canada just holding strong right now, not giving away any points. And it's going to start pulling away with that first miss from Mocha. But, I mean, the rest of Thailand is still holding very strong right now. The accuracies are a bit to be desired, but they're not all that much worse than Canada. Flute being the only real outlier. Jackie actually ended up missing right there, and it is now a 3v3 right now. And with Mocha recovering from the combo, it's actually going to start going into, you know, Thailand's favor. If they can keep holding, this is a very solid performance from Thailand thus far. And we're about to the 2/3 to the halfway point, roughly, and it is in favor, although Canada is still winning by about 80,000 score, it is in favor of Thailand right now. And, I mean, any, you know, misses right here could be crucial. I believe Mocha Oba missed on a slow section in the Hard Rock too. So any misses here would be absolutely detrimental to the team's score right now. And going into this last section, if Thailand holds, they will take a break point, but Neko misses. That's absolutely detrimental. They're gonna need, there's 300 combo left in the map. They're gonna need another miss from Canada. And it's not looking like Canada's gonna miss at all. I mean, it's just, I mean, what do you do? The map's now over. There's like only a little bit of combo now. There's no time. And just a minor mistake from Neko Shabeta, which unfortunately ended up costing them the map. Just misread and no on the slow section. And that's absolutely brutal. I mean, there is 7 S ranks in this match. How many of them are FCs? There's 5 FCs on this map. And unfortunately, Jackie probably did a little bit of underperformed. Mocha Oba probably underperformed. And then obviously the really unfortunate miss from Neko right there. And just super, super unlucky. Honestly, it was looking like it could go their way, and now it's Thailand's pick. That was Canada's pick. Although you did get breakpointed very early on. It's not the end of the world. You still have your Protect in DT2, which if I were Thailand, I'd probably pick it now. Although you do have, one more pick. Seems like Mocha Oba is sight reading, which not ideal. But and they're going into DT3, so they're not picking their Protect just yet. They do have, even if they lose this and then lose the next one, they do still have their, in theory, their potential last pick. And I don't know if Mocha was the only person that's going to be sight reading this match. Maybe that makes sense why we saw a lot of those really uncharacteristic misses. But DT3, Birchman, obviously, Featherfall, Exia. Yeah, makes sense. We could see Jolly Ranchers here as well. I don't think this map is too fast enough. I think Plute could probably play it as well. Jolly Ranchers will probably be playing this. Artifacts coming in for their first map. So it's Big Sarah, Opertex, PPKM, and Artifacts. And then, like I said, I think Jolly Ranchers is probably coming in. And Canada's still trying to get their last player in. It's going to be Jolly Ranchers, like I thought. This team makes a lot of sense. And, Lexic is collecting a paycheck right now. Doesn't even need to get his feet dirty. As well as, whoever else I'm forgetting. Flute also has not played. I'm assuming we'll probably see the next map, if I had to guess. But getting into the match, and this map is 2.5 minutes, I want to say. Well, I think that's about right. Yeah, 2.5 minutes exactly. And getting straight into this, we'll see if we see any really early misses from some of the Thai players. PPKM does have really early, plus you can definitely see the accuracy struggles on the side of Artifacts and PPKM. And then you just look on the side of Canada, and they have all 98s with the exception of Jolly Ranchers, which is improving. Ooh, Featherfall actually missed relatively early as well, so it is traded with PPKM, but that being said, the accuracy on the side of the Thai team is not really good enough to really take advantage of that miss. Maybe if they keep holding, then it might get there, but I think Featherfall might be able to recover before then. And that's given that the Thai team doesn't have any misses in the meantime. And everyone's kind of nailing this Ki this far, and we're about a third of the way into the map. Everyone hit that Ki. There was no choke ups, there was no misses. And PPKM with the first real miss. Vixera obviously missing pretty early on, but not gonna matter too much. And then Abratex is missing. It seems like it's kind of falling apart for the Thai team right now. And we still have a 3.5 way on the side of Canada with Featherfall, obviously, with that, you know, relatively early miss. And it's already a 500,000 score lead, 2/3. There's a third left of the map. It's not looking great for the side of the Thai team right now. And we're about to get into the last Ki, and we'll see if Canada can close it out with, you know, some FCs. This map is unfortunately no longer winnable for the Thai team. And the accuracies on the side of the Thai team have recovered quite a bit, but unfortunately the accuracies on the side of Canada just got better, so it kind of evened out. And I mean, this is... I mean, what are you supposed to do? They basically just 4-wayed that map. You just can't do anything right there. They 3-wayed FC'd, and Featherfall basically had a FC. So yeah, that's kind of how that. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. And this is potentially Canada's last pick if they win the Thai's pick, so I imagine they'll probably just slam that hidden 2. Not really sure why they wouldn't. Okay, that was really weird. All sound just got cut out on my end, but it's good now. Yeah, hidden 2. Like I said, it's potentially the last chance to pick your protect. Why would you not just pick it? Same thing with Thailand. Thai is gonna go straight into the DT2 next, I'd have to imagine. We're gonna see Plute. We're gonna see most likely Jackie. We're probably gonna see Lexic. I'm not really sure who else we'd see. I guess Birchman. That makes sense. I mean, Birchman kind of just FCs everything, so... And for the side of the Thai team, this is going to be a little bit of a struggle for them, I have a reckon. They did not have that great of a hidden 2 score in qualifiers. So I think they might struggle on this match just a tad bit. They didn't do too bad. They got 23rd overall. But Canada got 2nd, so, you know, it's kind of unlucky. That being said, you know, they might be able to pull up an upset here. And looks like they're gonna. Looks like the rosters are selected. Lexic is not. Oh, Lexic is not in the country right now. I forgot about that. That's why Lexic's not here. Lexic is in. I think Lexic is. He's in an Asian country. I don't remember where he's at. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna find that out for you guys real quick. But that is why Lexic's not here. That makes a lot of sense. I'll get that information for you guys soon. But in the meantime, let's get on with the match. And this is a a more tapping focused. Flute kind of struggling with the beginning there. So it's Birchman, Neko Shabeta as well. I mean, you can kind of just see the actors right here. The artifacts is kind of mashing their way through it, which might end up working. Who knows? And I mean, you can definitely see the accuracy struggles with basically everybody. There's not really a single person that's having a good time with this. And obviously on the side of Thailand, they're more notably struggling with it. Jackie ends up missing. Featherfall missed a little bit earlier as well. And Birchman still holding the SC with Flute as well. Birchman actually not SCing, but we'll count that because it's close enough. And Artifact's actually SCing as well, but has an 80% accuracy, which... Oh, we're having some little bit of lag here. And, yeah. Yeah. I kind of feel for Thailand. You can just kind of tell that they're comboing pretty well, but you can just tell that it's not really a skill set they can play all that well. And even Canada's actually, I mean, they're recovering a tad bit now, but even they're struggling a little bit on this map. And I mean, Artifacts is combo gaming, one might say. He has the highest combo in the entire lot. Okay, not anymore. My bad. And because he missed and there's that low of accuracy, he's definitely gonna get skill capped. About a 400,000 score lead. Only one person on the side of Thailand even has over 200k. While on Canada, it's basically the complete opposite. And I don't want to call it here, but I think that I'm not really sure if they can get back into this map with the way their accuracy and the way this map has been going. Neko is recovering, all slightly, but and yeah, it's 600,000 score. The door has officially been closed if it hadn't been already. Birchman and Flute have recovered very nicely, especially with their accuracies. And I mean, the accuracies on the side of the Thai team have also recovered quite a bit as well, but I mean, also, that was a Bancho miss from Artifacts a while ago, but that was a real miss. Yeah, that was a real miss. So, unlucky. Very good performance from Artifacts, but unfortunately, Flute is on the other side, so... And very unfortunate, but it is how the cookie crumbles. Also, to answer the question that I said earlier, Alexic is in Vietnam right now, so that is why Alexic is not here. I completely forgot about that. So that is most likely why we have not seen Lexic at all. And the Thailand team's last pick. They'll probably just go into their DT2. pretty risky to not pick it here, because then if you don't pick it, let's say you win, I don't know, say like hard rock 1 or whatever, then you have Canada, who has the entire pool left and can pick, you know, I don't know, no mod 4, no mod 1, literally anything. And you would have to win that to even get a chance to, you know, pick again. So I just don't really see a reason not to pick your protect here. You protected it for a reason. You know, you feel confident on it, or more confident than any other map. So much so that you didn't want it to get banned. You know, I think you just gotta pick it here. And they're rolling for 2. Are they not picking their protect? Okay, they picked no mod 4. Okay, that has my, yeah, even Flute's like, that has my head scratching a little bit. Also, yeah, the graphic is wrong. Thailand did not pick Hidden 2, Canada did. Yep, thank you, Rob. So there, we got it fixed. And so Thailand protected DT2, and then they just now said that they do not want to play DT2. That has my head scratching. I think that maybe they came into this match thinking they were going to lose, or at some point in this match they just stopped caring. They didn't even know that they could protect. Well, that's, yeah, it kind of be like that sometimes. I guess they didn't read the rules this year or last year, because protects were also a thing last year. That's, you know, it just seems like they do not really care this match. Which maybe they just assumed they were going to lose, but you know, that's not really the greatest mindset to have. But getting into it, no mod 4, they're not at it yet. Still, Canada does not have 5 points yet, so they can still win if they did their best. You know, at least give yourself a shot at winning. And we have Plute, Jolly Ranchers, Jackie, and Birchman. And on the side of Thailand, we have Neko, PPKM, Artifacts, and Monker. Zaza. That's a name and a half. And and we're getting straight into it. And the beginning section is not too terrible. It starts getting kind of crazy around the 1/3 mark. If you struggle in this section, you're most certainly going to struggle when the ki hits and the beat drops, I guess. Everybody, including accuracies, no one's really struggling right now. And again, this is, you know, the more tame part. Of course, it's not the easiest in the world. You know, if you misread something, you can definitely, you know, you can definitely die and kill your combo. But and a little bit after these sections, this is kind of where the map starts picking up right here. And everyone's still holding strong. The lead is actually in favor of Thailand right now. And here shortly, the ki is going to hit, and the base is going to drop, and that's when the map starts really getting crazy. I think it's right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here. And no one missed on that slider right there. I'm actually really surprised. And Neko being the first one to miss right there, and being traded as well on their same team as Monker, and Canada's just 4-waying this. This is just PPKM and Artifacts playing really well right now. And there's you know, fifth of the map left. Even that, I think the nail's already in the coffin. There's only really one question right now, and that's to see if Canada can four-way this. And I have no reason to believe that they won't. And, oh, Jackie's... I think those would be flight runs. I think that's a four-way. Yeah. Nope, it's not a four-way. I guess Jackie missed one of the first notes. I just missed it. Unlucky. Really good scores for the side of PPKM and Artifacts. Really unfortunate slider break from Neko, and then obviously Monkers kind of struggled at one of the KI right there, but you know, some of the matches were close. You did decent, you know, going into Canada. You're not out of the tournament yet, of course. You get to go into losers bracket and you get to play maybe not as, you know, strong of a team, and hopefully you guys can, you know, make a run. But unfortunately, you guys are dropped to the losers bracket, and congratulations to Canada. You guys are moving on to the winners round of 16, where you will be playing the winner of... Give me a second. I will tell you. I don't have it open because I'm special. I'll find it in a second, probably. You guys play Singapore. Canada plays Singapore. Congrats. And Thailand, you play China. So we'll see these two teams next weekend. As for now, the next match is in 2.5 hours at 19 UTC. It is the last match of Saturday. So the United States versus Romania. I believe this is a matchup from 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Could be completely wrong with that, but I believe I'm right. Someone will correct me on that and I'll be yelled at. That's alright. But in the meantime, thank you guys for tuning by. We'll see you guys in 2.5 hours.